Hey people, it is Tuesday, June 13th. The time is 3:21 in the afternoon. It's currently 18 degrees Celsius. I'm just walking over the Queen Street Viaduct here on Queen Street East, heading over the Don Valley. And I'm going to be continuing along Queen Street East through part of the Riverside neighborhood. And then I'm going to take a turn to the south and walk down to Eastern Avenue. And then we'll walk back westward along Eastern Avenue. It'll be a bit of a big U-shaped video, or a U-shaped walking route. And rush hour is underway already. And as I've done in some recent videos, as I walk along Queen Street here, I'm going to be crossing the street from the north side to the south side every few blocks. And there's very, very light rain right now. So I currently don't have my umbrella open, but it is with me in case the rain starts coming down any harder. So I'm thinking I'll go as far east as maybe Carlaw, and that's what I'll take to head down to Eastern Avenue. And it was clear and sunny earlier in the day. And the forecast only called for a chance of rain, but of course, the very second I set foot outside to start heading over here, it started to rain. It was just waiting for me to make my move. Some new mid-rise developments going up along several stretches of Queen Street East, heading all the way into Leslieville and to the beaches beyond that. I don't feel like it's quite raining hard enough for me to open my umbrella yet. We're coming up to Broadview Avenue, the old Broadview Hotel building here on the corner. Across the street here.
hotel has a very interesting history. I used to play in a band there all the time.
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah. I remember the days when it was Jilly's, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to play there before it was Jilly's.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, yes, I remember.
Yeah, one of the landmarks of the neighborhood.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Take care. Have a good day.
You too. This friendly person there talking about their own personal history with the old Broadview Hotel. And the Opera House, another landmark of the neighborhood. Very well-known live music venue. Slayer Burger. I wonder if Joss Whedon knows about this, or Sarah Michelle Gellar. Beautiful library branch. I'll get a better look at it once I get across the street here. And we're actually already most of the way through the Riverside neighborhood. Once we pass under that rail bridge up ahead where the GO train is currently crossing, we will start coming into Leslieville. It's a bit further down. Riverside does continue on for a few more blocks.
Yes.
It's the 505 Dundas running here along Queen Street. stopped raining. It had already started and stopped once before I began the video, and I think this is going to be the pattern today. It's one of those days where you just don't know whether you should bring your umbrella or not. And in most of the time you'll be carrying it around for nothing. Empire Avenue. Very important sounding street, but it's rather a very ordinary street in reality. And there's the 501 Queen heading along as a bus right now. Transitioned into the Leslieville neighborhood now. There's Logan Avenue. I'm going to cross back over to the other side here. Here's the Value Village that I often frequent. I've done a few videos actually going inside there. Carlaw Avenue. So this is where I'm going to start heading south down to Eastern Avenue.
Almost right from under my nose.
So Carlaw is a bit of a gritty stretch with a rather industrial look to it, as is Eastern Avenue, which we'll see in a few minutes. Moore Street Public School Junior. I guess that means it's a junior high. Speaking of junior highs, we did cross Degrassi Street earlier in the walk. But there's no junior high actually located on Degrassi Street, unfortunately. And coming up is Eastern Avenue. Let's just cross over here. Maybe I'll stick to this side of the street for now. But Carlaw continues on for the last block or two, where it takes on that much more gritty industrial look, heading down to actual industrial areas, as you can see in that smokestack in the distance. very different vibe than on Queen Street, obviously. Not much in the way of any retail. Lots of these old industrial buildings, some of which are being converted to new uses. Some of which are still being used for their original purpose. I'll cross here. So I don't have to walk under this scaffolding up ahead. An enormous storage facility there. Definitely not the prettiest street in the city. Not much in the way of pedestrian traffic along here, obviously, with Queen Street so close by. Everyone would just rather walk along that street than this one. But this is interesting for several reasons. These old industrial buildings, mainly. This one's being converted to a residential loft. And this one is actually quite magnificent here. Looking back towards the industrial area. The portlands are down in that direction towards that smokestack. This is a great building here. And it has a twin right next door. Look at that ladder going up. That would be quite the interesting climb, and there's a little platform on top too. This is what's in these buildings: transportation services, park, forestry, and recreation. All sorts of City of Toronto bureaus here. That's building B, and the other one we passed beforehand, obviously, is building A. And there are more buildings over there as part of the complex. And this is the old Consumers Gas Company building here from 1907. And the ever-present roadwork.
Next step. Yeah, we can go over it. Now you gotta get it Edward title. There's it.
And the new Ontario line will be going right through this area with a major station. And a huge new development will be going up in this area as well, consisting of several office towers and residential towers. The old Unilever facility over there. So walk by here in about 10 years and it will look like a completely different place. I think the name of that major development is called East Harbor. I'm sure if you Google that, East Harbor, Toronto, you'll probably see a rendering of the plans. It's a gigantic development, sort of similar to the Docklands in London in the UK. Almost like a secondary downtown on the east side of the city. And traffic galore here. The Don Valley Parkway is nearby, so tons of cars are getting on and off of the parkway. And this will take me up to the Eastern Avenue bridge, which leads into downtown, which is almost like a mini expressway. But there's a sidewalk. It goes part of the way over the bridge. And the best thing about this stretch coming up is the awesome view of the skyline. We caught a few glimpses of the skyline so far, but buildings are always blocking it in some way or another. You can see the top of the CN Tower. And here we are back at Broadview Avenue again. You can see the old Broadview Hotel up ahead with the peaked top. And I jokingly have referred to this area also as the car district, or the car dealership district, where all these high-end dealerships clustered around this area, close to the Don Valley Parkway. Not sure what they're building here. Oh, well there, I think this explains it. Signs come in handy. A similar yet slightly different view than the one we had at the very beginning of the video. Don River looks quite high right now after all that rain we had yesterday. It was non-stop rain. I think we got half a month's worth of rain in one day. And there's that awesome view of the financial district. The new office tower, though, under construction is rather wide and bulky and sort of blocks some of the nice bank towers in the financial core, but that's how it is in Toronto. Views don't last very long. A building is bound to pop up. So here's where the sidewalk comes to an end, but there is a pedestrian bridge leading down to Underpass Park below us. take us as far as we can go. And then I'm going to start wrapping up this walk as we look at the skyline. Hope you enjoyed the walk along Queen Street through the Riverside neighborhood and into Leslieville. And then we took a little turn down Carlaw Avenue to Eastern Avenue, and then made our way back west again towards this awesome view of the city from the Eastern Avenue Bridge. So leave a comment down below if you enjoyed, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also make sure you hit that notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And you'll also find a super thanks button right down below if that's how you'd like to support the channel. And you can find me on Instagram under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, there I am. I will continue.